Hey, folks, welcome back to another episode of Finding Data Friends. We have found a new data friend who haven't met at all yet, so I'm very excited.
Otherwise,
Estera,
it
to get
wouldn't be a new friend, Jess. I mean, seriously.
true. Everyone is new on this podcast. We never interview anyone we already know.
Correct.
Right, those are the rules. So, Estera, welcome to the podcast. Do you want to tell everyone and us a little bit about yourself?
Of course, everyone, pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invitation. Yes, I'm new for this channel. Um, would love to share again my background right now. You can see behind me being in Doha, but in general, I'm an engineer with a huge passion for computer science and for doing good ethical things to innovate the reality. And can't wait to talk more about who I am, what I like, and everything else what you would like to know about me.
Awesome. Well, the background looks amazing, so I'm kind of jealous of that blue sky right now.
Yes, but remember, it's like 45 Celsius degrees, so there are
Then
some
never mind.
tons of that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that and burning just thinking about that temperature. So
It's sauna, live sauna. Yeah, you
Mhm.
live in a building.
Perfect.
But I'm pretty sure that like during the night it must cool down to like something nice, like 36 degrees or so.
Yes, and then you can walk on sit or sit outside. But everything else is living with AC and traveling. Even like 400 meters, you take Uber because it's just hard to walk and breathe. But yes,
Yeah,
it is
that's
what it is.
wild.
Yeah, so from the work perspective, I'm the CTO, so Chief Technology Officer at Clouds on Mars. It's a company with a heart in Poland, in Warsaw. We are the Microsoft and Databricks partner, delivering big data analytics, AI solutions, governance, and security topics, consulting and delivery for Fortune 500 companies, sometimes smaller startups around the globe.
Very cool. Awesome.
That sounds like a lot of data things.
A lot of data
Lots
things.
of data. Yes.
We have a question.
Yes.
What's your favorite data thing?
Perfect button
So,
pressing.
out of all those data things, what is your favorite?
Yeah, I think that Apache Spark. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a thing, but it's a.
It is.
It is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
thing. It's a library. It's a big data processing platform. Is a frame. It can be a framework as well. Like depending who is naming that, is a software as a service as well. But it's my favorite data thing for more than the last 10 years. Before like going back to Poland when I was living in US, I was part of the Fabric product group. I was accountable for Synapse Analytics, Spark runtime, as well as for Fabric data engineering, data science, Spark runtime, and all of the performance related features. And I like doing new things, very like changing, having a few balls I can change, experiment. But in a nutshell, I like Apache Spark because of its architecture, because of the evolution, how it changed the game of processing files, tons of big files, map reduce from Hadoop into in-memory computations, shuffling between the hardware that is available. And I think that like connecting this aspect of, yes, in Spark, you need to know hardware, you need to know software, and then you need to know the application and the query that you want to run. So basically, Apache Spark, a big data processing library written in Scala by open source community with lots of people from Databricks, which is allowing you to process data in parallel, so basically fast. And you can use Scala, PySpark, Spark SQL, R. Microsoft even created C Sharp for Apache Spark, which is a different story how it started and how it ended. But yes, in general, Apache Spark is my favorite thing. Also, in the context that right now, when I'm observing what is happening with agentic, I see that similar architecture decisions are happening as are inside Apache Spark.
Nice. Very specific answer too. I like that.
I was going to say, very specific, one thing answer. So kudos for that.
Yeah.
Also,
And
very
detailed
original answer
reasons.
because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure nobody ever said Apache Spark before. And the fact on how you described it makes it sound very nerdy. And I'm going to say we're here for it. So
We are.
Me too. I need to sometimes pretend I'm not. So pretend I'm normal human being, but I'm not.
Oh,
No.
you're around nerd friends here.
This is a safe space.
Awesome.
Full on nerd. Awesome.
No. And what I liked about your explanation when you were like, well, you need to understand the hardware and the query and all, it's while it is a rather modern technology, it's also kind of a step back in with regards to what you actually need to understand on what things, because so many things are abstracting everything away. We're like, okay, I have no idea what's even happening under the next layer, let alone 3, 4, 5 layers down. We're like, well, to fully make use of that, you have to understand on how this. I think that is one of the things that are getting more and more lost in many of the new technologies, which isn't always a bad thing because I'm also appreciating that some things just abstract something away from me that I don't really care about. But not just from a nerding out factor, I'm going to say I think it is nice from time to time to connect a couple more dots.
Yep, and also the perspective of like like in the past as a customer, I was using the platform also for my PhD. I started to use Databricks, and it's a very different exercise if I need to make the tool, the platform, whatever in a cloud or on premise. But if I need to make it working for myself for my scenario, so it's one exercise, but it's a very different exercise when as part of either Databricks or Microsoft product group, I'm accountable for shipping a product that many times we don't have a clue what people are doing and using the platform for.
Yep.
So it has to work for not everyone, but majority, especially this majority, which is the most important in terms of the revenue side.
Revenue, such a non-nerdy thing. What is happening now?
Boo.
Let's move on. Let's move on before we get stuck.
Yeah. Let's do something fun.
Let's do some. I'm
Open
very
source.
curious.
Open source.
There we go. I'm curious if Estera is going to go 2 for 2 with another very specific answer to our next question.
What's your favorite non-data thing?
Yeah.
So, what's your one favorite non-data thing?
That is hard because I didn't know what I should like. I don't know if you're asking about life, traveling, if you are asking about what, but I would stay with the context of computer science. But you are asking about the life rather than
anything. What you like to get up to, what your hobbies are, what you like to do that's not data.
Yeah. This is very difficult. As among all of the things that you are trying and testing through the years, you want to stay with something what is keeping you. And I wanted to say, like, frankly speaking, I like to learn about the psychology of the, like, in general psychology, and in the context of how the brain is functioning, also in the context of neurodiversities and the different diversities of different perspectives. I really love the nonviolent communication, which for a nerdy person it was an exercise for me to learn how to convey what I'm thinking and then be okay with different people reacting in a different way. But I would say that it's a psychology, which is having a very, for me, very synapse link, very link approach towards how the neural networks are working. So for me, learning, like I wanted to say, not data thing is neural networks, it's a deep learning part of artificial intelligence. I hate Jane AI because it destroyed the perception of AI, but I love the deep learning. And deep learning is about neural networks, building own neural networks and models, and then solving some challenges. And when I was learning how it's working and then building my own ones, I realized that, oh my God, it's about how the brain is functioning. So learning how the brain and different neurodiversities are functioning and connecting that with computer science, how the computer is thinking, for me, it's awesome. I love it.
That is specific. It's very datery. It's still very nerdy, which is okay.
I'm going to say it's more than okay, just
Yes.
because, again,
We
we're here for this.
You accept me.
We do accept you. And we
Oh,
often have people who have a hobby that then there's some kind of data aspect to it. Like we had someone who was into gardening, but then they automated like the watering and monitoring of their garden. So I was like, wait, that's still data. So no, you're still among friends.
Then again, that only means we're passionate about data, which also
Yeah.
leads into what we do now. Like, I mean, think of all the data we get out of running apps and all that. Some get more data out of it than others. I get a little less out of it because of less runs. But anyways, still.
Well, my whole Data Grilling presentation a couple of months ago now was based around data that came from bike training, right? Like,
Yep.
100%. I'm right in that bucket too. I love cycling, and then I love all the data that comes with it.
yes, exercising is a beautiful example, but also there are bands for meditation. And then you can just capture how the brain is functioning. Then I would say that like even like when teaching students, I'm always trying to push them to find a problem they want to solve and observe what are the data that are describing the situation. As regarding the first question, I was having a thought that I also like data in general because data are without the bias. Data is a raw data. Data are describing the things that are happening. When we add the interpretation, then the discussion is starting what happened when and what does it mean. Sometimes we have some gaps and we are landing in not the precise or wrong assumptions or conclusions. And just raw data is the raw data, fact, step by step or timestamp by timestamp in a right ordering, then building a graph of those events. So once we have two databases, one is time series based, second is graph based, yeah, we will solve every problem.
That's awesome.
Is it quiz time, Jess?
It's quiz time. Let's do it.
Jess and Ben, guess your favorite food.
All right, Estera, give us a first clue about what your favorite food is.
It's convenient.
Oh, Ben, do you have a guess?
Is it Peruvian steak?
Boom! Did we get it?
No,
Ah,
No,
so
bummer.
close. Okay, it's convenient.
it's convenient. It's tradition. It's tradition.
Okay, is it some kind of pasta?
It's close to.
Ravioli.
Close to. It's from this region. It's
The pizza.
tradition. The pizza. Yes. I
Ah,
was recently I've been
Nice.
chatting and again chatting to relocate to Switzerland, and I was chatting with my business partner that for me to be there are a few requirements. One is of course apartment with AC because there is also hot, maybe not as here but also hot. Secondly, espresso. Then the t-shirts after ironing, and the last one pizza per day, but very good one. And then
I
a
love
diet,
that.
one meal per day, it's happening, and we can function.
But
So you just eat one time a day and it's a whole pizza and then some
Yes.
espresso the rest of the time. Okay.
Yes.
So this is where it was, because when you said convenient, I was about to say pizza, but then I was like, pizza is only really convenient if somebody makes it, because if you're making your own pizza with like properly setting up the dough and everything, it's still delicious, but it's
not
work. So it's semi-convenient. It's still delicious. So
It's exercising. It's an exercise in terms of what I can prepare, and always inviting you for. I'm doing a very good professional coffee, and that's it. And I can boil the water.
Perfect. That sounds like kind of my cooking skills. Boiling water. That's kind of where I get to.
Yes, that's why we create all of this software that can help us to achieve and empower others to achieve more, whereas the machines are empowered to do the things that we may not excel as we love to excel in.
Exactly. Exactly. Nice. I love pizza too.
I'm
Do you
thinking
have a
about a
favorite?
machine that's gonna make all the pizza. Like
Well,
I have
no-
this thingy that does pasta for me, basically. So it's basically like one of these espresso makers where you just pull in the beans and you say, well, I want this espresso, this strength, whatever, which is also like it's convenient, not as convenient as an espresso, but it's better than an espresso, not as convenient as like a full barista model where you actually do all the grinding, but it's well, it's a balancing act there. But then I got something similar for pasta, basically where you put in either the flour or the semola and then just water and or eggs, depending on what you're making. It's going to mix it all, and then it's going to spit out the fresh pasta dough for you. I want something like that for
What?
pizza.
Yeah,
Well-
I recall this machine. You put that on the table, and then it's showing you what you need to add, and it's self-efficient.
Correct. And it has a different shape, so you
Yes.
can make spaghetti and lasagna.
It has
and all.
ChatGPT inside,
What?
AI inside.
I have the old one, which is very stupid, so you can only do like 6 different types of pasta,
Oh,
no
no.
AI or anything, but it's still it
Yeah,
gets you
so-
fresh pasta in basically 10 minutes without you having to do all the hard labor parts.
I can't do any pasta, so hard to compare to the machine that can do the 6 types of. But still, it sounds like healthy food, which is
It's still a very great investment, I'm going to say.
yes.
And with that, while everybody's going away anyway to buy this fancy pasta machine, we are
Link
also
in the
at
show
time.
notes.
Link not in the show notes, but link on your favorite search engine.
Pasta maker.
Pasta language.
Right.
Perfect.
Anyways, Estera, thank you very much for joining us this week.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we see you all in 2 weeks with yet another new friend. Bye.
Amazing.
Bye,
Thank you.
folks.